We're here with Chris Waller, Sydney's premier trainer, who will be given the Northern Meteor Valencia colt to be trained. The colt was originally purchased at the Magic Million sale in January. A brilliant colt out of a family we've had a lot of fun with, being a close relation to Polar Success, Harada son, that really good Circles of Gold family, Star Spangled Banner. He went across to New Zealand after we'd had really good reports from Shane Rose, the breaker, and Hinnick, the pre-trainer. We took him across to New Zealand for the Ready to Run sale to show everyone out there exactly what he could do. He breezed up in a brilliant time of 10.63. He looks a jump and run 2-year-old type, bred for that 2-year-old speed, 1,200 to 1,400 metres. And once he comes across from New Zealand, he'll be heading straight into Chris's stables. Chris, we really liked the colt. You've seen him a number of times. You saw his breeze up and you saw him before he went through the sale in New Zealand. Could you just tell our clients a little bit more about the colt and why you're excited to get him in your yard?
Well, firstly, Adam, he's a correct horse. I liked him from the Magic Million sales the day I first laid eyes on him. I was a little bit surprised to hear that he was going to New Zealand for the Ready to Runs, but when I understood the concept, I thought it was a fantastic idea. Followed him over to New Zealand, watched his breeze up, and seen him progress into a lovely horse, and therefore we've ended up with a ready-made 2-year-old, gone through the perfect raising through a New Zealand system, which is very fair to the horse, is very kind, gives him just that little bit of time. Already we've seen horses in Australia being beaten up. This horse will come to Australia fresh, had that beautiful preparation on grass, and gone through the ideal setup for a horse's life. So really looking forward to seeing how he comes through the sales prep and entering into the stables as a ready-made racehorse. We could see he could gallop. His breeze up was very impressive, and I think he's got the makings of a very nice horse.
In 10.63 he breezed up again, but obviously it was a lot quicker than the average for over the 2-day period. He looked very comfortable in doing it, and obviously those sort of times have correlated to success on the racetrack before. Horses that breeze up that quickly look to be ready-made racehorses and obviously city class horses. At a share price of $19,500 for a 10% share and $9,750 for a 5% share, it's a great way for owners to get involved with the Chris Waller stable with a horse that there's no waiting, let's go racing. They know that he's got ability, they know that he's going to be in the #1 yard in Sydney, and Chris, we're delighted to have him in your yard, and we hope that you're delighted to get him in there as soon as possible.
Me too, Adam. It's going to be a great addition to our 2-year-old ranks. And like you say, it's a ready-made racehorse. He could trial this week if that was the plan, but obviously he'll come over and settle into the system and be given that short bit of time, which will just help him take the next step as well. But I'd think next preparation, you'd have a racehorse on your hands.
Chris, hopefully we see you back here in the Rosehill Winners Circle with the Northern Meteor Valencia colt in the not too distant future.
Thanks, Adam.